Hello,
Hi,
my name is Tara,
I'm Yewande,
and
we
we
are
are
the
the African Sisters,
bringing you
the African way.
Today's topic, getting good grades in the African home.
And we're also going to talk about the paradox between, Africans and Americans,
And how getting good grades is viewed.
yeah, and being smart, how, it can be viewed.
Okay, so how many of you have had your parents called you stupid because you had a B? Not even a C, a B.
I didn't get stupid though.
Not stupid, olodo. For my Yoruba people. Exactly.
Idiot. Foolish.
Foolishness.
You are playing.
I didn't bring to America for you so you can get a B.
These classes are so easy.
Please.
Why are you getting these bad grades?
Like they took calculus in high school. They don't even know what calculus is.
Did they? I don't even know. When did they take high school? But I think our high schools are definitely harder.
Yes, they are.
I didn't go though.
Definitely, they're definitely harder. For like.
Okay. So first is
how getting good grades is viewed in African homes. Like, if you're smart in an African home, you're always pushed to do harder. To work harder. You're viewed as your parents are gonna be proud of you.
Always. They're so showing off your grades.
Like, that's my daughter.
They're going to tell their friends. My daughter is so smart.
She's the smartest person in this world.
They're so happy. They see your grades.
I mean, it's good. I mean, you want your child to be smart.
I mean, if you have like African parents, if you have like a child who's an athlete and you have like a brainiac, who are they gonna show off? The brainiac.
The brainiac.
Yeah, we really don't
value. I mean, if the athlete is bringing money, which they don't at a young age. Unless the athlete is smart too, then that could balance it out.
It's all about the smarts with the Africans.
Smarts. If you're not smart, you're not gonna get out of my face. Bye bye.
I know, like from my personal experience, back home, I was not like number one or anything because I never figured out to go home and carry the textbooks and actually study back home. That never clicked in my mind. That never did. So, anyways, I was never like number one, but I was like good in chorus, singing my heart off, leading the choir, leading the class, the whole like 8th graders to perform for the school. I was one of the soloists, but that was like almost like nothing. They would look at it like, you didn't get number one, you didn't get a prize, you didn't.
But being smart comes in different ways. It comes in different art forms. You can't, like in her case, like she's a good artist, and you don't have to like the top 3 African jobs that your parents want you to do is either you're a doctor,
nurse,
an engineer, a nurse, or a lawyer. And that was 4, because a nurse makes money now. Like, you could be an artist. Like, if we had African people in different aspects of these industries, it wouldn't be so hard for an African child to venture to those particular industries and stuff like that. Like if your child is good musically, you give that child everything he or she deserves so he can make it in a music business. Just like an artist. Just because you're not good in math or whatever doesn't mean you're dumb. It doesn't mean you're ludo. Sorry.
But that's the thing with the African parents.
You need to encourage
it's almost
your
like they don't encourage you.
See, that's the difference between African and American people. Like, even if the child is disabled and in a wheelchair, they still play basketball. If that's your child's goal, train that child.
They support you.
Train that child.
For us, we actually get discouraged if you're like gifted in some other way. They're like, you're never gonna make money.
That doesn't make money.
What kind of thing is that?
Exactly, and that's not right at all.
But okay, the next thing we want to talk about is like the difference between like being intelligent in the African society and being intelligent in American society.
Or school-wise.
Yeah, so far what I've seen in American culture, if you're smart, how the students treat you is
a nerd, a geek,
you're pushed around, you're not looked upon highly. It's almost like the athletes. The athletes are like in the higher bar, and the smart people are in like on the lower bar. And in the African way, the smart people are in the higher bar, and everybody else is just insignificant.
Nothing. Like,
yeah,
there should be a balance there. Like, you can't treat, and it makes no sense. Like, an athlete makes as much as a surgeon. Like, what?
And you're not even saving lives. What are you doing? Bouncing a ball?
You know the average time of a football player is 8 years. After that, what do? You suffer from brain hemorrhages. You broke your neck. You broke your butt. You're using whatever
All
money
kinds
you
of
acquired in those
diseases.
8 years. You're using to pay for all your medical bills.
Yeah,
I
with
mean,
all the broken
I'm not trying to
joints,
say that
MRSA
playing football
pulls.
is bad, but I mean, be realistic. You give more
Of your body.
of your body to it. You're saving lives and you're getting paid as somebody who dunks a basketball.
Exactly.
I'm not trying to say because I'm not athlete and all that, but still. You
Yeah,
have to
but
balance
that's
all
the
of that out.
huge paradox. Like it's just like a big thing. Like how the worlds are like upside down. Like we value brain, and here they value entertainment.
Like,
Yeah,
nothing wrong with entertainment because we're
Yeah.
actually entertaining ourselves right now. But again, it's a balance.
Yeah.
You can't pick one thing and choose the other. Like no, you can't do that
no.
because not everybody wants to be an entertainer. Not everybody can sing. Not everybody can act. Not everybody can be a comedian. So
But
if you
that's
can't
what's
do
really
that,
messed up here.
that's what I'm
because
saying.
everybody's
That's what I'm
trying to
saying.
do
Like you're not trying. You don't
entertainment.
want to go to school. We're not everybody's meant to go to
I mean,
school.
majority of
Not everybody's meant to go to school, but still, not everybody's meant to be a basketball player or a football player or a hockey player. I've never seen an African person play hockey though.
you'll find out soon.
We'll find out soon. We don't know. They're everywhere.
Yeah.
But I mean, it's different things. Your options should be shouldn't be so varied that you don't know what to do. Because you end up hating what you want to do in life because of what your parents or whatever else, put in your mind.
Well,
If you're good at something, support your children. Basically, that's
so
what we're trying to say.
our lesson basically is going to be this, for the new parents,
For the new
support your child,
generation, yeah.
whatever gift they are, and that's how we get geniuses. It's
Yeah.
because we support. That's how we get proteges. We don't encourage proteges in different genres. We only encourage one way. And if
they
your
don't
child is
succeed in that
gifted
way.
in a different way, please support that. Don't make
Don't
your
discourage
child's life
them.
so difficult
Don't
and
make them
hellish
unhappy.
because they're not book smart.
Exactly. There's a different kind of smarts.
And for the Americans, we also encourage you to encourage much more book smart. Because actually I found out that many Americans, the young kids are very smart. You just have to, channel that,
Into
Don't
the
let
right
your child
path.
fall behind.
Exactly.
That's today's lesson.
Thank you,
Thank you.
African sisters.
With the African way.